Get him.
I'm interested in like doing going to Apex Legends. Is this like trying to find time to actually play it?
Yeah.
Because I heard like if you drop early, like you're gonna be dying sooner. But like you'll get better at killing because you're being forced to like kill like as soon as you get there.
Yeah.
And if you do take your time and try to find a good spot, like you get better items, but like it'll take longer until you find somebody.
Yeah. That's with all battle royale games, really. You just gotta pick and choose where you want to drop at, and if you're comfortable with it, there you go. In Fortnite, I would always drop away from everybody else, so I actually can like live a lot longer. And that's how I always got into like the top 10 a lot.
Did you ever try getting into Homestuck?
To what?
Homestuck?
What's Homestuck?
It's a comic strip.
No, I never.
Hey, Tyler. What?
Oh, you had a hard time saying my name there.
Yeah.
How you tie?
He was about to.
It's just like I just didn't want to say it. Like, what, do you know about Homestuck? How
about Homeward Bound? Does that count?
No.
What about Lion King?
No.
I feel like Lion King should count.
No. It's not Homestuck. He's not stuck at home.
He's stuck out of home.
Yeah. That's the opposite of Homestuck.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do.
Are you still not done with this?
We were done with it. It's just that the video got corrupted, so we gotta do this again.
Yeah, and I just remember like I had like a really funny joke, but I just like bombed like during last time we went through this, and like because I was trying so hard to make it work.
So it wasn't really funny at the bomb.
Yeah, bomb jokes can still be funny.
Yeah. Like it was essentially like
Oh god.
the whole premise was there's a new cereal out. It's called Doo Doo Sprinkles.
Oh, that joke. Okay.
It's not a very good joke.
I need this.
No offense, Will.
Yeah.
But that's garbage.
Yeah. It could work.
Could it?
Yeah. A lot of things can work if you know how to work it.
Do you know how to work it?
That sounds like you're a slut.
It does sound like you're a slut.
Now I'm just thinking of that song by Missy
Chef
Elliott.
Swallow gravy.
Missy Elliott. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable. I'm all over the back of my ass.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything but the back of my ass.
Yeah, that's the back of my ass.
Why are you sitting there anyway?
Because I want to.
You never sit there.
You never sit there. I don't.
I
never sit
always sit there, actually.
Okay, there. I was like, I hear things, but I don't see things. Oh my god,
Technically, Joel doesn't see them either. He hears them.
No, he still does see them.
He hears them super well.
It's stupidly that he can hear them,
He's fucking Daredevil.
that he can see them.
Except he can also see.
No, I don't like that.
He's the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
What the? Oh, I thought it was actually an animal. Like, how'd they do that?
Why you have to disrespect him like that?
A daredevil?
No, he said Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Oh, well, I actually like the movie. The movie was actually pretty fun.
It's like, it's the lesser of the Daredevils.
Well, I think that was the first ever Daredevil movie. So I was kind of, I didn't even know anything about him.
To be fair, he's the only Daredevil that didn't get canceled.
That's true, actually.
Punisher and Jessica Jones got it too.
Oof.
Because it's so...
You know the only reason why they recently announced that it was canceled, so the actors can know like what their job standing is.
Yeah. It's because Disney's doing their streaming thing, but they said they weren't doing a continuation of those.
Yeah, and also like every time like they did a new season, they upped the licensing fee like each time.
Yeah, because Disney's like, give us our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do that. It's their IP. Take all these out. Take all these guys out, no problem. There's just a boomer at some point. I gotta fight. Thank you.
One day Joel will know how to use a shield without breaking it.
It's weird.
Nah.
Well, no, he can use it twice. He learned how to use it twice now.
Oh, you got that upgrade?
Yep. Yeah, that's the only upgrade that actually is truly useful in this whole game.
You know, Mercy, I've been gone for a week, but I hate you.
Yeah, I'll use it when actually catches him before he actually does that.
Huh?
I usually catch him before he actually does that.
My arm was in the way, so I didn't see him.
The boomer's right over there, but I can't do anything about him. So what am I doing right now? Just do something.
If it was Left 4 Dead, all you have to do is shoot him once.
No, you gotta shoot him a couple times.
I miss like games like that where everybody had Left 4 Dead like just to play.
I didn't have a Xbox.
Me neither. I had to actually go to somebody's house to play it.
No.
So literally one person in his room had Left 4 Dead.
It was still fun when I actually played it. It
fun to
was
play.
amazing. I was surprised that a game could be like that.
I just remember like there was a bunch of games like I used to play with people, and then like right now I haven't really played any games with people that wasn't Smash Brothers or Mario Party.
Those were still the days where people like could still call people screen cheaters.
It's taking out screen cheating because it's on the same screen.
Still cheating.
No, it's not.
Cheating.
I never understood that. Why people were like, "Oh, you're screen cheating." It's on my TV. We don't have online multiplayer. It's on my TV. I'm gonna look where I want to on my TV.
And also, do you know in the official GoldenEye
It did encourage you to.
yeah.
Let's be real though. GoldenEye's maps were bullshit.
Yeah.
So you had to look at their screen to figure out.
I
what
think I remember like when I played GoldenEye on 64, I was a kid, so I didn't know how to select a character, so I asked them to pick it for me, and they just made me pick the girl, and I was like, I don't want to pick the girl because like that's how I thought back then.
You literally just hit left or right.
I wasn't that really smart with video games. I played mostly with action figures at that time. And to be honest, that was my first ever first-person shooter.
Well, this is a lot of people's first person.
Yeah.
It was one of the earliest ones.
Yeah.
Huh?
Trying to figure out I think no, that was a third-person shooter. I think too. That was my actual first third-person shooter.
I think my first person was GoldenEye.
I don't remember my actual first. No, it was Call of Duty. That's why. It was Call of Duty, and then it was Halo. Just because I was playing with other people, and I didn't really care about what I was playing.
It was fun.
Halo was fun.
Oh, so Yeah, cause like Halo was really fun to play, and like it didn't feel worn out yet at the time.
I think my first thing.
I could still play Halo 1 and have a good time.
Yeah.
I played Halo 3 first, and I immediately hated it.
I played Halo 3 and I liked it.
That was just because I played the story a little bit, and I was like, this is stupid. I don't like this. And then I played the multiplayer, I'm like, oh, this is why people were playing this a lot.
People were like, they swore about a single player. I'm like, y'all don't even know what Master Chief looks like.
Yeah, no one knows about Chief looking like.
Isn't that the point?
Sort of, kind of.
The point was like, you could put yourself in Master Chief's shoes, which would be fine if he wasn't voice acted.
And also wasn't a fucking badass.
Mm. Oh, so there's a theory that like there's multiple theories about Doomslayer.
Doom guy?
Yeah, Doom guy.
Yeah.
I call him Doomslayer because that's the most recent naming scheme.
He's always Doom guy.
Yeah. One theory that like Doom's 2016, that particular Doomslayer is the same one from every game, even Doom 3. It's just like he's just traveling through multiple like timelines and universes. I like the idea, mainly because that makes him more of a force of nature than a character, and that's really interesting.
Yeah.
And also like in canon with Doom 2016, he's fought against the demons for eons, and I found that really cool.
Hey, how's he get the guns though?
How's he get the guns?
Yeah.
Like if he's fighting them for eons?
Yeah.
I imagine like he just did what he
just finds more dead Marines.
Yeah.
Takes their shit.
Well, because it's hell.
But the thing is though, that's future technology that he has. So how does he actually, if he's fighting for eons, how does he get that? Because
Well,
that to me that doesn't make any sense at that point.
well, like if you think of hell as infinite, I imagine like there's a bunch of different weapons there too.
Are you saying like time goes differently?
Yeah. Like that's one explanation, like why he fights for eons, even though he's a human being.
He's just an embodiment of rage.
Yeah, and in the story, they say he's powered by the Seraphim. Seraphim? I can't pronounce it. Essentially, like a high-ranking angel.
Seraphim.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I saw it too.
What happened?
That hurt. He got me in a kidney and a spine.
Yep.
Yeah.
He only does it to you too. He only does that to you.
Welcome back, Tyler.
He fucking hates you. I love it. What's this?
Okay, so I like that theory. I just like the idea that like
Oh, she came from here. I'm stupid.
I just love the idea that Doomslayer like was a regular guy, but as when he went to hell, he just fought for eons. That he just became just more of a force of nature against the demons, and like he has very little humanity left. He has some humanity. You do see it in 2016, but it's very
It's very implied.
Yeah.
It's really implied.
Like, and he does do some actions that imply that he does.
But the thing is, it's slightly implied though, because you can be like, oh yeah, that's his humanity coming out. But at the same time, I feel like that's just kind of like plot convenience for him.
Yeah, it's all up to the interpretation.
Yeah,
Because Doomslayer is a silent protagonist.
yeah, and the thing is, like, if you go off that logic, then Ring Chudy, there's no reason for him to actually be like somewhat kind to people, or start feeling like emotions toward people. If he's been fighting for all these decades and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I think he has some empathy if you're human, but like I imagine like if you're a demon of any kind, you're dead. When you see the Doomarine.
Yeah.
I do know that like in the canon of 2016, that he does meet with one demon, and the demon like helps him for like a bit.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
They call it the Wretch or something like that. Like, but we never see it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Because that's in the. Because they only mention them in like in the diary entries or something like that.
Yeah, which I'm like, if a game doesn't want to actually like come out and say it, I usually think that they're just like, that's open interpretation.
Yeah, because it's usually like someone else's perception of history.
Yeah.
It isn't word of God.
Let's see. So I need to go there. I forget how to.
Yeah, these.
I think I'm supposed to do something over here. Yeah, that's trash can. Cool. All right, I found it.
Oh yeah, sorry about the Smash controller.
What about it?
Like I didn't do anything to it. It's just like it was something like how I noticed like how.
Oh, that's torn up. I'll put some super glue on it and put it back down.
Yeah, I sometimes I forget. I play with my nail.
It's all good. Didn't even hit the other one. It's still swung up.
Yeah. That's how strong he is.
So what's Naughty Dog gonna work on now? They said they were done with Uncharted for a while.
We're gonna Last of Us Part 2. And I think another IP that they haven't announced yet.
That's a new thing now.
Crash Bandicoot 4.
Nah,
they've given up on that. Which
they
is
just
sad.
trilogy to cash in on it, and then.
But I forgot about this. The new game from Platinum Games. Oh, I love that. I love this.
What's the new game?
Astral Chains.
I haven't heard that.
It looks so good.
I heard that Scalebound might be picked up again by.
It did get picked up.
Did it?
By
Switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
It won't come out. That's a sad.
I heard that Microsoft was like not letting Platinum do anything like they wanted to.
Yeah, because
Microsoft micromanages everyone
Yeah.
they have. That's why like Bungie finally got fed up with the Halo shit. Because they're like, we're done with Halo, and Microsoft's like, no, you're not. That's making us money.
I am down to play the Halo Infinite because I'm hankering for some Halo combat.
Alright, we're inside.
Just play the old Halos then.
Yeah.
Those are actually 10 times better than the one that's coming out.
Halo 1, you get a Magnum, shoot, punch, win.
But I like how the actual like starting pistol can be an actual sniper.
Oh, the Magnum?
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo 1, it was so broken.
Oh my god, I love it.
Had ridiculous range, power, and fire.
I think it was Halo 3 where my whole loadout was just the pistol and the enemy sniper. That was it. That's all I have. I didn't even use a shotgun because it made no sense. Because the sniper hit as hard as a shotgun, and the pistol hit as far as a sniper rifle. So those two together were just automatic win for me.
Oh, I finally, Tyler, I finally beat the first Crash game.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
It's a good game.
One fun fact that I learned about the game was like the reason why they drop Tana, the character, is because Sony didn't like the character because they thought it was too hypersexualized for the target audience.
I mean, that's what they did with Conker's girlfriend, too.
But the thing is, but
That wasn't Sony, but
the reason why they kept her in the game is just because that was Conker's Bad Fray. Their whole thing was adult humor throughout the whole game.
and then they killed it.
Yeah. And then for Crash, they didn't even mean to make her that sexualized.
Oh, she was
They
based
were
off.
just trying to make it show that it was a girl.
Yeah.
It also was based off Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, they went a little bit too far, but at the same time, she didn't look bad. She actually looked like she did belong in that world.
Yeah.
She looked too human.
Again, but she still looked like she belonged to that world.
They had our consistency. They like aesthetic
Eventually,
consistency.
they never actually used her in any other games.
Yeah, because like to be honest, like as much as like I like the design, like I am glad that like they do try to like not make it save the girl type of plot lines.
It was that for the first game.
Yeah, I'm talking about like for the second and third one.
Oh, the second and third game, they knew what they had, and they just ran with it.
Yeah,
And they realized people really liked Coco.
Oh,
his
yeah.
sister. So.
like to be honest, like I didn't know.
They loved her levels. Her levels were amazing, especially in
Except
Crash
for
2.
the ski one or the jet ski one.
The jet ski one was something that they tried their best for the PS1.
The handling was just
the handling's still awful in the PS4 version.
yeah. Even with the remaster, it's bad.
Yes.
Like to be honest, like my first ever really encounter like playing the Crash game was in the demos, and like it was all Coco levels.
Yeah,
Pretty sweet.
because Coco levels are fun as shit.
Oh, those are fun as shit.
The Crash motorcycle levels were fun.
Oh yeah, that's Crash 3.
There's 3, yeah.
I'm actually tempted to draw a Coco, like just doing the level, like because like that's a fun memory to have,
Yeah.
and just try to be as accurate as possible to the character, and not just make a fan service version of that character.
You mean your bread and butter?
I just want to try something different, and also it's my tiptoeing into the furry genre.
Are you gonna start drawing furries?
Maybe you gotta get that bread.
What bird are you getting? What are you getting paid for?
I don't know, just like more notoriety or not notoriety.
That's not getting paid though.
Like just like I just want to get more.
What can you buy with notoriety?
Good point. I just want to like.
Can you buy food with that?
No, I can't get food for
Let me
exposure.
draw furry art for everybody.
Just I don't know. Just like it's like an idea just to explore.
You're gonna be that guy who animates that Red 13 scene.
Red 13.
Yeah. He's 13, right?
I don't know what you're talking about actually.
The guy in Final Fantasy 7, the dog. Red 13.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Where
it.
they trapped him in the thing with... It was either Aerith or Tifa.
It was.
And he was like... The scientists wanted him to breed with them.
It was Aerith. Yeah, it was Aerith. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, that was a weird one. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm actually I did forget about you. Fuck.
It's just
That was
like
a weird ass scene.
for me. Like I just it's just trying something new. Like I just want to try to tiptoe into Coco, and then like
Gross.
progress.
You're gross. God,
Like,
I totally forgot. I literally subconsciously forgot about that whole scene. Even Team 4 Star actually did that scene and made it 10 times creepier.
Yeah, they're like, hey, let's have this dog fuck this girl.
I was like, what? No.
And it was just like, what they did is just trap them in a tube and assumed it would work.
Yeah.
And Red 13 just looked at them like, no.
Was Red 13 the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a modified lion, I think, or
He was a modified behemoth.
okay.
Okay,
And,
so what were they trying to mate? What was Red 13 trying to mate with?
They were trying to make Red 13 mate with either Aerith or Tifa. I think it was Tifa, because it was after Aerith died.
No, that was not after.
It wasn't?
It was before. It was.
Oh, it's because she could do holy, and they wanted that mixed with Red 13, because then they could have a holy behemoth.
And it was really weird and really
And
stupid.
Red 13 was just like, no.
No, because technically he was actually a smart.
He was sentient.
Yeah.
And then Cloud killed all the scientists.
Did he kill us? No, I don't think he killed all the
He
scientists.
killed the lead scientist, and the other one's left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like for me, like I never knew. I don't
Give me a brick.
I don't know that much about like Final Fantasy. All I know is that Tifa's cute and
Because she has big boobs.
Yep, man, she has a short skirt. Unless you...
She has shorts.
No, she has shorts, and there's the other version of her where she has, I think, actual, plaid shorts. Not plaid shorts, the shorts that go to, like your top of your, calf. I forget what those called.
Capris.
Capris, yeah.
That's her in
That's the...
Advent Children.
Yeah, there we go.
Where she has like the leather gloves and like the weird like half skirt.
That's the one I actually do like, just because she actually looks pretty.
Did you see the fight scene with her in Advent Children?
No, actually, I've heard of it
Oh.
though. It looks amazing. I've heard it looks amazing.
Say what you want about Final Fantasy VII, but like It spawned some really good fight scenes.
Oh, yeah.
In movies and shit.
I know that was the most popular. Like,
It's by far the most popular Final Fantasy.
yeah.
It's because it was the first one on the PS1. It was like their first foray into 3D, and that's the one everyone picked up.
And to be honest, like, younger me when I was a kid, like, when I see fan art of Final Fantasy, it usually was 7.
Well, yeah, because that's the most popular.
Yeah.
So I thought Final Fantasy was just Cloud and his boys.
Oh, no.
That's what I
That's
thought.
just-
Back.
Thing,
7, yeah.
thing is, if they wanted to go that route, they could have. They actually could have.
Well, they
gone that
made,
route.
like, what, 3 Final Fantasy 7s now?
No.
Yeah.
Did they?
They had the original Final Fantasy 7,
Mhm.
then they had Crisis Core, where you play as Zack.
Oh yeah, I forgot
And then they
about
had,
that. Yeah.
No, Crisis Core was...
Crisis Core was
That
still.
was Vince Valentine, I think.
But the thing is, it still was technically in the Final Fantasy VII universe.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, there's still Final Fantasy 7 games.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Crisis Core was Zack, which was right before 7. And then Dirge of Cerberus was Vincent, which was also right before 7.
Yeah. And they're just trying to tell the story of what happened before Cloud got on the scene.
Zack is a fucking man.
Yeah, I
Crisis Core is so fun.
I forget which one was on the PS2. It had the
They're
guy.
both PSPs, but I think they both got ported over.
No, I'm talking about the one with the guy with the red jacket. I forgot his name.
That's Vince Valentine.
Yeah, that's the one I did.
That was Dirge of Cerberus.
That was like it was actually a lot of fun.
With a 3-barreled revolver?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it was a weird third person shooter.
Action-based shooter kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It wasn't bad. It actually
It kind of like, it was like a weird mixture of Max Payne and,
without the actual like bullet time though, which was weird.
but like you still, like basically you just had faster movement, but nothing else slowed
oh yeah,
down.
like you could strafe it like really well, especially for the PS2.
And it was on PSP also.
I didn't even know that.
But Dirge of Cerberus, you played as Zack, and it was a kind of like a hack and slash kind of thing.
Okay.
To be honest, like, I'm so very lost when it comes to Final Fantasy.
Don't worry. It's 10 times better than Kingdom Hearts story.
So convoluted. The only reason the Final Fantasies work is because they're all separate.
Yes.
Like, try to, like, I really glad
There are like 3 of them that are in the same in the same world.
but they all like do their own thing. There's no like they come together.
Like
at
one
some
is like
point.
years later, and then one like you start in that world and you go to a parallel dimension. I think.
Yeah, but it's still like away from the actual just like first game, and I love that.
I think one of my friends named Sean, like I asked it like is like I asked him if like Kingdom Hearts was like convoluted, and he says to the uninitiated, yes. And I'm like, and I was like that fucking line was so fucking stupid.
So conscientious.
And like and then like he thought he told me I asked him, hey, is Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 like on Xbox One? He said yes. And I'm like,
No, they're not.
yeah.
Lying ass.
And
They're
then like,
absolutely not.
and then like 15 minutes later I checked it up and I was like, I didn't want to like call him out like on it.
No, call people out when they play that shit.
I will call it. I mean, I'm like, you lying bitch.
It's just like I was tempted, but I'm like, what do I have to gain?
But yeah, that's the sad thing about like them putting Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox One and PS4 is that literally the people that stick with Xbox for the longest time, they're going to be confused about
They're
all
starting
that
with
stuff.
3 and
But-
have no idea what's fucking.
But the
happening.
thing is, the sad thing also about Kingdom Hearts 3 is that they try to actually explain the whole story.
They tie it all together, and it's really weird.
Yes, because I'm saying they leave a lot of stuff out that the other games actually told in detail. I'm just like, dude, just play the other.
Do you
games.
think that they're gonna try to re-release those remastered versions of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2
Yes.
You know where that
They already
is?
did.
on Xbox One?
No.
Oh no, they won't.
No, they
Is
will
it
not.
far?
It ain't close.
Like,
So
like guarantee they're gonna do like a whole like. No, they already did it. They did the all-in-one package.
Get down.
That's for just PlayStation 4 fans.
But to be honest, like if you're gonna have a really heavily based story, like story-based game, a sequel, like show up like with a third sequel for like Kingdom Hearts, it's hard to get into the story for Kingdom Hearts 3 if you're just coming in with your Xbox experience.
Yes.
Bro, he stopped you hard.
He did. 'Cause I swung first, but he like backed up. Yeah, like that.
Well, that time he didn't swing.
I did actually swing. He just didn't register.
He beat
Like,
your ass.
like not even kidding. I hit the button and he backed up and got hit. I'm like, God damn.